campus of Presbyterian College, home of the Blue Hose and the Blue Hose football team, who today will play host to Bluefield College and the Rams. What promises to be an electric matchup between these two should be a really good one. Bluefield College and the Rams enter this matchup on a rough start to the year. They defeated the Nighthawks of Thomas to open their season, a skid last week against the Cumberland's Patriots. PC is one of the best teams in FCS. They're 3-0 for the first time since 2005, pushing their way towards the top 25 and the only undefeated Division I team, the pride of the Palmetto State here in South Carolina. I'm Gabriel Schray, Tim Webb here with me. We go down now from the press box to the field to take a look at our players to watch. First, for the visiting Bluefield Rose and a junior from Brooklyn, New York, Cologne at right tackle. Check down pass, caught at the 45, slips one, another at the 40, nasty down the sideline as he stays in bounds. Oh my goodness! Call the local newspaper, call the TV station, call your mom! What a score for our player to watch! The fourth touchdown of the season for the McDougall Tech transfer, Sincere Gill, who takes it to the house for the Blue Hose of Presbyterian College. Beautiful catch and run from the midfield stripe. 2nd and 10 for the Rams of Bluefield. Fakes the give. Cash is in trouble and sacked. Presbyterian College, the Blue Hose defensive line collapses. Freshman last season. Hurst climbing the pocket. He's going to run 25-20. Into the red zone, diving for the pylon. What a play by Colin Hurst. The FCS All-American scores the rushing touchdown from 26 yards out. 64 tackles in his time at PC entering this season. Long ball bobbled and dropped. In and out of the hands of his intended target, Jamonta Chavis, the junior from Petersburg, Virginia. Almost 1,300 yards, the fourth most in a season for any player ever for Presbyterian. Here he is again at the 15-10. Slides one more and he's gone. House call for the Blue Hose as they extend their lead to 3 possessions. Switzer scores again, extending his season total. Absolutely, and I'll walk you through who some of them are after this play. 3rd and 10, long toss, and it's picked off. Lots of room to work with for Caleb Francis, who is toppled near the line to gain. 1st and 10, Blue Hose offense. Caleb Francis gets his 2nd interception of the season. How about the All-PFL first-teamer from last year?
Yeah, Cash is going to want this one back. Caleb didn't really have to move from his free safety position. Middle of the field, took a few-step drop, and then the ball's on him. Pre-snap, Cash has got to see that middle's closed when that safety's in the middle of the field. You got to go somewhere else. Eyes have to go somewhere else. You can't put it up in the middle when you got that safety right in the middle of the field roaming like that back.
Just 34 yards from the end zone. Hurst, pocket holds, long ball wide open inside of the 5 and gone. A house call for the Blue Hose, who make it 26-0. Beautiful score, rope free down deep into the red zone and taken to the house to extend the Blue Hose lead.
Man, great play call. I like the sudden change, take a shot there. B.J. Atkins coming across the middle. I thought the deeper guy was open right away, but man, B.J. was really open. And Colin does a great job keeping his poise in the pocket, eyes downfield, puts it right on the money, and puts it
219 yards. The give, cuts it back at the 35, now across the 40 midfield, room, space at the 30, stutter steps, back at the 20 and gone. Justin Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the season, is a long one for the Presbyterian College Blue Hose.
Man, great job there by Justin, taking off, and I bet you that last guy he may miss, he thought, don't get tackled. My guys will never let me forget about this one if I let him get me down. But look at this hole here created by the offensive line. Justin does a good job going through the initial hole and cutting back across field, showing off his speed. Peripheral picks up the Bluefield defender and then cuts back and then off to the end zone.
How about that high step to fake out the last defensive
that's
back?
Nice.
Hiking them legs up. Field goal sent up away, and this one is going to sail through the uprights for the first points of the game for the Bluefield College Rams. Isaiah Bandy, the junior from Pounding Mill, Virginia, pushes that one through to get a few back for Bluefield College.
Here, this is going to be a tough one to come back on, but man, you can still build some positivity and some momentum going into it the next week.
Scotty's getting a quick selfie. Love it. Chopping it up with the crew in Clinton, South Carolina.
The conference is what they're preparing to compete in.
Switzer before the chains are set. 25 and into the red zone for the Blue Hose as he dives down to the 20-yard line. And this one is wide open as well. We saw him do it last week. No tiptoeing this time. All the way into the ballroom for the touchdown. Zach Switzer takes it to the house through the air.
Yeah, Zach ran a nice wheel route down the far sideline there. I believe the receiver to that side ran the post, and both defenders on that side. You'll see the replay here. Coming across the middle, Zach is down the sideline by himself. His defender was nowhere to be found.
From the 45, quick check down. Big guy. Hit by two defenders at the 38, and it takes 5 to drag him down. Look at the power in those legs. Just able to wrap up Levicki, but he goes to work.
Yeah, Nathan is a load to bring down. You see him there on the screen. We'll see here the replay, but play action and just leak it out to your tight end in the flats and let him go to work. And Levicki makes him work for it to bring him down.
You just know they're going to be on the bus tonight and say, "Did you see that guy? Did you see me tackle that guy up inside?"
They're
going to
say, "See you." We saw 5 of us going to tackle him. Comes through for you.
Hurst, wide open, free inside of the 10, 5, house call. Touchdown, Presbyterian College Blue Hose, 49-3 with 2:08 to play in half number 1. What a score.
Yeah, that's the big guy, sophomore Chris Vickerson, 6'6", 220. How he gets lost in coverage, I do not understand, but he's down the seam, no one around him, and Collins able to find him for an easy touchdown there for the Blue Hose.
Vickerson, his second catch of the season, is a long one as he takes it to the house.
All the time together and them gelling really start to pay some dividends and produce some fruit as we see Zach.
Switzer, 30-yard line, spins at the 25 and into the red zone. Wow, a huge catch and run, 31 yards for the Blue Hose of Presbyterian. As their offensive totals, they're over 400 yards in the first half with 49 seconds to play. Atkins, Patrick, Kibbe. This is going to be a handoff and a free score down inside. Presbyterian College and the Blue Hose make it 56-3 as Switzer goes to the house again. His 3rd touchdown of the day for the Blue Hose. College football on ESPN at the half between the Bluefield College Rams and the Presbyterian College Blue Hose. A walloping first half for PC's Blue Hose. 57-3 after 2 quarters of play. They have been on fire. I'm Gabriel Schray, Tim Webb here with me, and we're going to take a look at the highlights from that first half right now. And PC scored on every single drive in that first half. Take a look at Switzer right here. Headed down to the left sideline. Slips 1, slips 2, and he's free for the house. That was his first score of the day to get things rolling for Presbyterian College. Another look. This one is also Switzer's. He splits across 2, bangs off of a 3rd defender, and finally dragged down, rolling his way towards the end zone. And that's what PC did all throughout that first half. Watch this. Cash right over the middle. Intercepted. Caleb Francis takes it away and goes for a little jump. Gets a few extra yards for his Blue Hose, who are electric on both sides of the ball in half number 1 of play. Colin Hurst, the FCS All-American, hidden behind the huddle there, hands it off. Justin Montgomery says 61 yards to the house. I've got this. High stepping, baby. Wanted to act like he would cut back. Then he does it at the 20 and takes that one all the way in for the score. Hello, PC Blue Hose. They just kept it rolling. Colin Hurst roped this one. Same play as last week, this time to the left side. And no ballerina for him as he takes it into the ballroom for the touchdown. Colin Hurst rifles this one deep. Caught wide open, the tight end. 6'6" sophomore. His 2nd catch of the season. His 1st touchdown ever for Presbyterian College. And that is your highlights from the
Blue Hose. Bluefield coming in with only 6. So, again, if I'm in the locker room right now, on the Bluefield side, hey, erase it. It's done. It happened. It's over.
In Florida, he'll send a man into motion, and this time he'll keep it. Englehart ropes this. It's caught inside of the 10. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Jalen Patrick, the junior, extending the lead 63-3, a 60-point advantage to start this second half.
But you can't do that to hurt your team.
First and goal, Englehart wide open. Touchdown, Garrison Curry, the junior from Falston, Maryland, uncovered.
Tell you what, these Blue Hose tight ends are pretty big, aren't they? He's 6'4" and all of it, and he was uncovered. He was able to sneak out and get the easy touchdown for the Blue Hose.
Garrison Curry slips right by the defense. The man out of Maryland scores his first ever touchdown for Presbyterian College after transferring here from Robert Morris.
As they're trying to decipher where the blitzes are coming from, but good group.
Had great things to say about Noda Peterson, who's not in the game. The great performance offensively, 601 yards, and they held the Rams to 142 as they racked up a 73-point win.
Yeah, all phases of the game, the Blues really dominated today. As you mentioned, the yard difference is there, but also on special teams. So all around, a lot to be proud of, and a lot to celebrate for the Blue Hose. On the Bluefield side, you know, there's some things you can take from this, things to learn for sure, and again, everything you want is still in front of you in the conference play.
For the Blue Hose, for the Rams, for all of the fans here, college football live and copyright material on ESPN. Today's game will be archived inside of the Apper platform where you viewed it and available for replay. 76-3 your final score, Blue Hose win. This has been a presentation of ESPN.